Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Checking Boxes with Caldwell's Comics. Just a little bit of an update. I mentioned in a previous video not too long ago, not sure when it posted at this point because I don't record them and post them right away. So anyway, collections. So one of them, I was looking at two collections. One, we're actually doing it was a customer of ours, and we're going to be doing a claim sale on November 9th. Hopefully, if this airs before that, you'll check it out on Instagram. So he was going to sell me the books, but he wants to try the claim sale first, which is great. We'll see what happens after that. If he does well, he might want to continue going that route. If not, he'll probably sell them to me. But the other collection I was able to purchase, and I will be making videos going through book by book, just like we did with the first collection that we started the channel with. And I'll tell you the story and all about it when we get going. So anyway, let's continue on here. I wasn't even going to show these, but I figured I would just to bring up the topic. Adult books. I'm not comfortable selling these online just because you never know if people are of age or not. I was never comfortable selling them in my store because I really don't know what the laws are in Gilroy, but certainly didn't want to risk it. So I have probably 10 to 20 boxes of this stuff, guys, that I'm really motivated to sell. I hesitate to even bring it up because I don't know where they are, so it would be a bitch to try and find them. But if you're interested in this type of stuff, send me a message in the Gmail. Let's keep it private, and I'll try and find them and let you know when I do find them. But these are adults-only books, which is different from mature books in that these are actually sexual in nature. Mature, you might have nudity and graphic violence, but no actual. I guess it's similar to Penthouse, Playboy. I won't go into it, but anyway, yeah. So starting off with Girl Genius, issue 1. It looks like Phil Foglio. It is Phil Foglio. If you guys never read Myth Adventures, great stuff. Phil Foglio, really funny guy, great cartoonist. I highly recommend his stuff. Superman 82. This is from the Death of Superman storyline. This has a foil cover. We've got a Punisher number 50. War Journal number 50 with an embossed cover. We've got Warzone number 1 with a die-cut cover. This actually is a cold cut on the cover, and you can see through to the front page. We've got a Spawn number 8. McFarlane ripping himself off, or as they call it nowadays, an homage. It used to be called a ripoff. Turok number 1. Comic Tom's, what does he call them? Placemats? Anyway. Oh my. We've got a Ravage 2099 signed by Stan Lee. Didn't know I had that. Very nice. We just sold one of these in the store for, I want to say $70, and it wasn't nowhere near in this shape. It had a big crease in the cover. This is probably I want to say between $100 and $200 just because of Stan Lee's signature. That's a nice find. We've got a Spectacular Spider-Man 200 with a foil cover. These are all foil covers, apparently. Web of Spider-Man 100, another foil cover by the great, and I don't mean that, Alex Saviuk. Action Comics 687, part of the Reign of the Superman story. Looks like we have 2 of those die-cut covers. Justice League number 70. Funeral for a Friend. This is the funeral of Superman. Completely random box I just pulled out, which we'll be seeing more and more of. Once I get through the convention stock and the collection I just bought, every box will be like this, just completely random, and I have no idea what's even in it. Which makes it more fun for me. I don't know about you guys, but Justice League 71. Again, Death of Superman. These are all right around that time. Adventures of Superman 500. This is when they were bringing Superman back. 501, another die-cut cover. Vertigo Jam, which is exactly what it sounds like. Bunch of different artists and writers doing short Vertigo stories. And that's, I think, a Glenn Fabry cover. We've got Terminator, Secondary Objectives. Number 2, a nice Paul Galassi cover. Enemy Within, number 1. I believe that's a Simon Bisley cover. Enemy Within, number 2. I believe this is the first ever Terminator comic, so this is probably worth something. Terminator recently back in publication. I don't know who, IDW might have the license now. I think number 1 just came out last week. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. That's a nice, what was this guy's name? Chris Warner. I always liked his art. We got another Turok number 2. Exo Man of War number 0 with the wraparound foil cover by the great Joe Quesada. We've got Magnus Robot Fighter number 25 with the embossed foil cover. Put that in our Valiant stash. I don't know what this is. Oh, X-Force 22. Oh, that looked like I thought that was an ad for a Batman movie or something. That's weird. That looks more like Batman than Wolverine to me. X-Force number 24. It's a nice cover. All right. We've got a Legion of Superheroes number 38. Crime Comics number 1. It's a nice cover. Spawn number 10. That looks sufficiently beat up. I think I'll stick that in the dollar box. Mortal Souls number 1. It's a square-bound prestige format. We've got a Strange Tales number 19 with a great Mignola Lealoa cover. Whoa, signed by Mike Mignola. Keeping that. Doc Savage Special. Woman of Bronze. Number 15. Again, that's a prestige format. We've got some underground goodness here. Belly Button Comics. I don't know if I'm just missing it or if there isn't an issue number on here. But, all right, and we've got some Golden Age goodness. Rudy Kazuti. All right. I think it's number 4. Oh, no. 415. So it's probably Dell 4-color. We've got a Popeye, issue 21. We've got Santa Claus Parade. That's a nice thick book with 21 exciting Santa Claus stories. Walt Disney's Peter Pan, number 442. This must be part of Dell 4-color. Joe, if you're watching, I know you like the Disney stuff. We've got Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, number 21. Some good stuff in here. Spawn number 4. X-Man 153. It's pretty beat up. That'll go in the dollar bin. Terminator Secondary Objectives number 1. Nice Galassi cover. I think this might be from the bookstore that I bought. I'll tell you that story sometime. I didn't buy the bookstore. They went out of business and they had some comics and I bought them. I believe that's what this is from. Don't think they knew they had that signed Stan Lee. Midnight Nation #3 by the great J. Michael Straczynski. Just as a side note, currently reading Spider-Man One More Day by Straczynski and Joe Quesada, because I had a discussion with my good friend James, and that apparently is always in the top 3 for worst Spider-Man stories ever, and I had never read it, so he told me he really liked it and had the collection and brought him in. I told him I would read it, and I'm 3/4 of the way through it, and I really like it. I don't know if the 4th issue is the one that pisses people off, but I'm enjoying it. And Straczynski is a great writer. Midnight Nation #2 and #1. We've got a Battlestar Galactica #2. This is, I believe, a Whitman reprint. And somebody decided to cross out the 35 cents and write 10 cents on there. So there you go. Superman, the Kansas sighting #1 by J.M. DeMatteis and Tollefson. I'm not familiar with that artist, but I'll read anything DeMatteis does. Abe Sapien #2, cover by the great Dave Johnson. We've got a World War Hulk #5. That's got to be a pack cover. No, it's Finch. My bad. World War Hulk 5, #1. I think that's Romita Jr. Prologue, World War Hulk. World War Hulk #1, Finch. #2, Finch. 3, 4. Never got to read that series. I heard it's great. We've got Conan from Dark Horse, #34. Don't know who that cover is by, but it is nice, very nice. Super God by Warren Ellis and Gary Gastoni. I'm not familiar with that name. That sure looks like a Brian Hitch cover to me. That's issue 2. The Strange Adventures of H.P. Lovecraft. Chapter 2. Angel, Not Fade Away from Buffy, #1. Angel #22. Not Fade Away, #2. Yeah, this box is just all over the place. We've got everything in here. We've got an X-Men 333, 355, Star Trek The Next Generation #4, 3, Uncanny 334, 332, Sandman Presents Merv Pumpkinhead, Agent of Dream. That beautiful Kevin Nolan cover. We've got Hitman #1,000,000. This looks like a good chunk of Hitman comics here. Yep, quite a few. Okay, #60. 59. Again, I really would love to read this series, but I'm just not a fan of McRae's art at all. But I will read it one day because it's Garth Ennis. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. Wow, it's like half the set. 34, 33. So there you go, 33 through 60. It's a pretty good chunk. Back to Dark Horse Conan, number 6. It's a Joseph Michael Linsner cover. My daughter really likes his art. Both my daughters like Dawn. Number 5, 4, 3. Hopefully we'll have a set here. 2. Yes, all right. And number 1. Let's put that aside. Make that a set. Of course, that would mean number 6 should have to be the last issue, right? Is it? Hard to tell, guys. Doesn't say if it's... No, it does say next issue. Oh, well. Not a complete set. Anyway. Michael Turner's Soulfire. Diamond Previews exclusive. We've got Silver Surfer number 9. Oh, that's a dollar book. Yeah, that's in pretty rough shape. Knights of the Dinner Table. Volume 1. This is a compilation. And then we have some new, what appeared to be off-rack stuff. I must have just padded this box with off-rack books. So we've got Lazarus Planet number 3, number 2, number 1. Looks like multiple copies. Yep, this is the A cover. Got 2 copies of that. Planet Omega one-shot. We got 1, 2 of those. Planet Dark Fate one-shot. Lazarus Planet Assault on Krypton one-shot. We've got 2 copies of that. And Lazarus Planet Alpha number 1. Francisco Mattina cover. Very nice. Oh, wow. I actually had one of these up on the wall in my store forever. Now I've actually got 2 of these. Okay. Bozo. Dale 4 color number 508. All right. We've got X-Men 21. Beautiful Lionel Yu cover. Oh. We've got 2 of those. Kind of beat up. I don't think they're quite dollar material, but maybe $2. Vampirella 21. We've got 2 of the cosplay cover. Eternals number 5. The Great Isad Ribic. Great artist. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. This is a Strike Force sketch cover, limited edition, 1005 of, I don't know what that, RE? I don't know what that means. Don't know who that signature is by either, but it looks like a 5-book pack. Yeah, let's open it. See what's in here. That's number 2, 3. It looks like a 5-issue set. 4 and 5. And number 1 is signed. I can't tell who that signature is. See if it says on the inside. don't know, guys. Let me know if you recognize that SIG. I sure don't. All right, getting down there to the end. The Wake, number 6, Vertigo title. Number 8. Number 9. I'm going to pull that Codename Strike Force out of there because I think that's a set. Yeah, that is a set. So we'll package that up as a set. Okay, I need room in that box anyway. George R. Martin's Game of Thrones. Oh, that's the first issue. That might have some value to it. George, if you're watching, sit your fat ass down and write the book. 12 years is more than enough time to keep us waiting. Appears to be an Alex Ross cover. Magneto number 2. Magneto number 3. Magneto number 4, 2 copies. Magneto number 5, 7, 8. I think I have a whole set of this somewhere. I tried to sell it on one of the claim sales, if I remember correctly. New Warriors number 3. God, that's a horrible cover. And there goes my daughter's picture again. Oh, where did it go? Oh, well. Okay, the final stack. We've got the Superior Nova number 7. Looks like 2 copies of that. Number 9. Also 2 copies. Nova Special number 11. Number 1. Get your eyes checked, Dave. Origin 2, number 5. Talon number 17. The Vampire Diaries number 3, 4, 5, 6. Secret Origins number 1. It looks like a Mark Brooks cover. Beautiful cover. 2 copies of that. Number 2. I think that's also Brooks. Also 2 copies. 3. Pretty sure that's Brooks. And that's it. 2 copies of issue 3. So there you go. Another episode in the can. Again, if you saw anything you liked, just let me know in the comments or send me an email at the Gmail account. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for the collection video. Should be coming soon. Probably be the next video. And we appreciate your time, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.